G'day everyone, welcome to Tasmanian Fishing Adventures. We're at Huntsman Lake today and I've got the kayak on the roof of the car, be very shortly off the roof of the car, and we'll go for a paddle and we'll do a bit of trolling and hopefully we can catch a few fish. In the closed season at the moment, Huntsman Lake is open all year round, so it's one of the very few options we've got, so hopefully we can get the job done today on Huntsman Lake. Woohoo! We have got our fish number one. Number one of many, hopefully. And we're doing a full 360. God, I must have cast a long way out. He's still coming. Come on. Yes. Whew. In the net. Alrighty, I'll wind the second rod in and we'll have a better look at this fish. Look at that blue. Hopefully that pops up on the camera for you, but that is some blue sheen on this fish. Stunning fish. That really light colour and then the blue shine. That will come from the fact that the water is so clear. The fish, they're not going to be very darkly coloured because then they'll stand out in that clear water for predators. But I think that's pretty typical Huntsman Lake brown trout. Fairly small, but it's a good start and hopefully we get a few more of them. Awesome. Oh yes, it's taken us quite a while and it's been quite slow going, but we've found ourselves fish number two and it's very, very small, but exciting nonetheless. Come on buddy, hold still. Exciting because it's on the new Tassie Devil spoon. There it is. That's kind of a brown trout spotted dog type colour, that one that I've got there, but Tassie Devil spoon, and I've upgraded the hooks as you can see, and we've got ourselves a very little brown trout. So it has been a very slow day of fishing, and the day is coming to the end as you can see. Nice colours and a few of those clouds, but last week I was out here fishing, doing what I'm doing, just trolling with Tassie Devils and hard bodieds and whatnot, but nothing, didn't see a fish, absolutely nothing. But last week the weather was really, really good. So it was sunny, no wind, it was a beautiful day to be on the water, which means that you're not going to catch a fish. So basically, when you've got this chop on the water, so you can see it's a bit breezy here, chop on the water, clouds in the sky, so it's overcast, drizzle as well would help. That's when the fishing is better, and the reason why that is because the fish are more confident to move up into the water column. And when you're trolling, unless you're using a like a downrigger or whatever, which it's not deep enough to do here, you're not going to be getting down and catching fish. So the worse the weather, the better the fishing apparently. So I've just been working along this kind of southwestern corner of the lake, and it's the only part of the lake that I've had any kind of bite. So I've got those couple of fish already, hopefully find another one, and I lost another fish as well, so fingers crossed. But anyway, day's coming to an end and I'm getting pretty cold, but we might be able to find another fish before we get back to the car. We've got a fish and it feels pretty heavy. Hey. It's not that heavy. It's not that big at all. Oh, that took forever. There you are, buddy. Huntsman Dam trout. And the lure that brought him unstuck. Fish. Maybe. Or a snag. Oh. Or nothing. Might be option number 3 there. Alrighty. I reckon gonna put a Tassie Devil on this rod. Troll with both of these on the way back, and that'll be the day. That wind is not nice. So Huntsman Lake is actually one of the very few waterways that are open all year round in Tasmania. So it is currently the middle of winter, and most waterways are closed during this time of the year. So 1st of August for this year will be the start of the trout season. Oh yes. Oh nice. Woo. This little patch of shore, for whatever reason, is the only place in the whole lake that there are fish. Well, that's what I've found anyway. And you're in the net. Nice. Alrighty, so I'll leave him there in the net for a second because I'll wind in this line. Alrighty. So that's on the Tassie spoon again, that guy. Sunset, full moon is half behind the clouds over that way. Nice little brown trout, very small fish. I think most fish are pretty small in this lake. But anyway, I was just talking about that season, and I'll talk about the fishing regulations in just a second. But anyway, nice fish, very, very cool. Anyway, what I was saying about the regulations here is that other than being open all year round, it's also one of the few lakes that have a very high bag limit of 20 fish per day per person. So that high bag limit is because Huntsman is overstocked with fish. So that's actually a natural recruitment. It's not because of stocking by the fisheries service, but because there's a lot of little waterways flowing into Huntsman Dam, Meander River being the main one, but lots of other little creeks, there are heaps of areas for the fish to spawn. And what that means is that you basically get a lot of fish, but they're going to be small. So the average size in the lake is very, very small. So they give you a really big bag limit on Huntsman to encourage you to keep a whole bunch of fish. And if you keep a lot of small fish, the minimum size being 22 centimeters, then basically you'll thin them out and you might actually end up with fewer fish but better quality fish, which is kind of what they're after. So whilst I haven't found that many fish today, I'm sure they're in here. Judging by the size of what I have been catching, probably means that there aren't a massive, there is a massive number of fish. We've got another one. This one feels heavier. I try not to say that because you probably won't be. Might be a little bit bigger. Nice. On the Tassie Devil spoon, that orangey colour seems to be the best colour for the day. Nice. Alrighty guys, that's a wrap from me today. Very cold day out on the water, it's absolutely freezing, but caught a few fish, so we got the job done in the end. Got onto a couple of nice fish, so until next time I hope to see you out on the water, wherever that may be.